honestly, we didn't even go approach this as like a, hey, we need a legal specific project management tool. We didn't think anything existed. And this was a search we'd almost stop until we saw Dashboard Legal and we said, okay, this is what we've been looking for.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Matt Rotenberg, co-founder and CEO of Dashboard Legal. We're a project management tool for lawyers that helps attorneys get organized and collaborate. We're really taking the benefits of market project management tools and bringing them to the attorney workflow with specifically designed tools to facilitate legal work.
Hey everyone, I'm Naveen Pai of Gunderson Dettmer. I'm our Chief Knowledge Officer. Want to talk about Dashboard Legal today. We have been working with Dashboard Legal for the past probably 6 months or more, where we're very excited about the product and what it's going to do for our lawyers and paralegals. And the problem we were trying to solve was that everyone's trying to keep track of their tasks. They're doing so kind of by themselves in their own way. People spend too much time searching their inbox to try and find an email that lays out either a punch list or a set of items that need to be done. They're clicking around too much, just trying to find out what they should be working on rather than just spending time doing the work. They're spending more time managing when they want to be spending more time kind of be focused in the flow state, working on the thing that they want to be working on that's actually adding value. That's also to say that project management is part of the value that you're providing when you're an attorney, and not having a tool to do that also kind of works against you there.
Hi there. My name is Brent Armitage, and I'm an associate in Gunderson's Los Angeles office. I've recently incorporated Dashboard Legal into my day-to-day practice over the last few months, and it's been a game changer for me. I think most people would agree that the bane of any corporate attorney's existence at some point in their career is being tasked with keeping track of outstanding to-do items versus checking off items once they've either been agreed to or are considered final. All while you're in the middle of trying to close a large, complex transaction that's moving at warp speed with documents flying around back and forth all day and night with what feels like hundreds of other people involved all at the same time. It's just a total nightmare, right? I think Dashboard Legal solves that pain point for you immediately because it allows you to keep track of everything in real time with increased visibility for the entire team as you're doing it. I think the earlier and more often you can adopt and incorporate this platform in your everyday practice, the more it pays off on the back end. A good example of what I mean by that. I was recently working on a financing transaction for a company client of ours, and right from the jump, excuse me, I created a board for that specific transaction, invited my whole team, immediately opened up one of our standard checklists that's already been pre-baked, pre-integrated, and we were off to the races in just a few minutes. Fast forward a few weeks later, and the client ends up sending a one-off email directly to only the partner on the deal, super late one night, and asked what the status of the deal was. And pre-Dashboard Legal, the partner would have had to have pinged me to see where things are at which point I would have had to try to summarize the closing checklist that's in Microsoft Word, which is probably outdated for that matter. And the partner would have had to have taken that summary and then passed it along to the client. Thanks to Dashboard Legal, though, all the partner had to do was ask me, is Dashboard Legal up to date? And now the only thing I had to do is tell them yes. And then at which point, the partner can go back into Dashboard Legal, export the checklist, and send it over to the client. Just like that, it's that easy. So not only did the speed of our response time increase, but it also saved me probably 30 minutes to an hour trying to put together an outdated summary, which in turn also made the client super happy because the bill is substantially lower now too. Dashboard Legal is a great tool to have at your disposal, and I really can't recommend it enough.
I think Dashboard Legal, you look at a board and immediately can say, okay, this is the name of the client that I'm working on. You click on the board and then you see a checklist of items that are organized, and you can very easily click on filters to say what's not done, what is done. You can click on people to say what is that person working on, what is that person responsible for, and it just makes it very easy to be able to understand what's outstanding, understand what's been taken care of, understand who's working on what, and then be able to also edit those things so you can use it to communicate to your team to say, okay, now I'm doing this task where I expect somebody else to do this one. Being able to understand who's doing what and what's outstanding and manage across clients and deals, right? So be able to say, okay, so-and-so is doing a lot of work, has a lot on their plate. Maybe I need to reprioritize things, right? And just being able to have that visibility in terms of what needs to be done, as opposed to judging this based on what's in the past. How many hours did they bill last week? What you know is how many hours are they going to bill, or how many things do they have outstanding? And so gives you a much more proactive way to manage and make sure you don't have an associate who's going to burn out or something like that.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Rosales, and I'm a practice innovation specialist in Gunderson's New York office. From a knowledge management perspective, I love how we can use dashboard legal templates to post our form checklists in a template library to help users get started quickly. With the template library, users can see form documents for any given matter, duplicate the checklist into their own work stream, and push the latest KM resource right into a user's task view whenever they assign a task, greatly enhancing the efficacy of our existing KM efforts.
Our plan was to try this out in one office, and we did so in our LA office, and it was great. And people really took to it very quickly, both partners and associates. We got a bunch of user stories out of it. So it wasn't just proving it out, but it was also, hey, what can we use to talk to others about it? And a few weeks ago, we rolled it out to the whole firm, and we've just seen a lot of interest in people saying, hey, I want that tool. How do I use it? And things like that.